Right, what is going on, guys? Today we're about to spectate a Challenger Galio, almost one trick in the champion, playing mainly Galio, but occasionally playing other stuff with the Predator rune. Now, this dude is obviously doing insane because he's Challenger, but you can also see that he's kind of smurfing it, even in Challenger, with the Magi's in a lot of his games, and going for a more aggressive than usual Galio with Rabadons usually, and Void stuffs. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into the actual gameplay, guys. We're starting with the Doran string in most of our games, playing it with the Predator as a Galio versus Talia. In the jungle side of the map, we got ourselves the Viego versus the Belveth, top lane Yone versus the Jax, and in the bottom side of the map we have ourselves the Varus and the Yuumi versus the Lucian and the Bard. Minions have spawned, and as soon as the minions are going to lane, we are getting to lane with them. We're actually not starting with a push, but rather we allow the Talia to push us in. We're going for the auto attack, Q into the Talia, and taking both minions with it. And you can see that he's actually using the Q to clear the wave, but also damage the Talia at the same time, which is wonderful. Q the wave and damage the Talia once again. Missing 1 CS, unfortunate. We're standing at 3 CS, missed 1 so far, getting 2 of them with our passive. We allow the Talia to actually push us in. Probably just how you play versus the Talia. And once again, we're not losing CS. The way that this guy actually CS's is quite impressive. Alright, we lost 1. Never mind. Nah, it still is impressive. We lost 4 CS so far. We see that the Talia went for a small roam. We have both of our pots. We used 1 already. Nothing too spatial going in so far. Just normal farming and whatnot. Trying to not... Oh, we lost 1 more minion. What are you doing, broski? No, you should get them all. And as soon as the Talia is going for the Q, we're saving the Q for the cannon here. Yeah, saving the Q for the cannon. Trying to hit the Talia. Actually missing her. A little bit unfortunate. There's a lot of action going on in the bottom side of the map. They're actually diving our team. And this is a 3-2 for the opposing team. Top lane getting a kill. There's no action in the mid lane, though, for the time being. Just farming going in. We do see that the Viego is counter-jungling the enemy jungler. So we follow it up. We put the ward down and make sure that if the Talia will follow it, we'll be there. It doesn't look like the Talia will follow it, so we're going back to the lane. We're pinging the missing, so the Viego will know. The Talia does end up roaming for it, so we're using all of our skills on the minion. Clear it like that and press B. Guys, this is just, look at it once again. This is just Galio wave clear. Look, Q, auto, E, wave is gone. And we're talking about a level 4 Galio. We're going back to base with 700 gold, and since we're playing with a Predator, this will be enough for a Dark Seal and a Boots, right? Yeah, Dark Seal and a Boots. We're getting the control ward over here. Great stuff. And we can see that the Talia is forced to stay in the lane, which means that in the next time we get to lane, let's get it over with. Once we get to lane, we can shove that wave as fast as possible into probably go towards the bottom or top side of the map real quick. We allow the Talia to just push it in as much as she'd like. We cue the wave just to start the push going. We missed the cannon! And I said that this dude's farming is good. What are you doing? I mean, his farming really is impressive, but that was a little unfortunate. We're pinging missing on the mid lane, and we want to look for a play around either the jungle or the bottom side of the map. We see that the Bard is roaming with the Lucian over here. The jungle finishes the Raptor. We're using the Predator to try and get the Lucian. We're getting the E into the W auto attack, and that's a shutdown going in for us. And this is exactly what you're looking for with a Galio. We consider the games are a little bit more conservative because it is Challenger, so people are not doing some weird shenanigans like in Master Tier, Grandmaster, and whatever. They know exactly what their limits are. We're level 5 as opposed to the enemy Talia level 6. But yeah, we're playing it kind of slow. The mid lane is missing. We're pinging it, and we let the top laner know that she's probably going towards him. And then we're trying to go ahead and follow. We're only standing here because if the Talia will use her ultimate, we will just use our ultimate from here. You can actually see that this dude doesn't bother going the entire route. He's using his Predator only around the jungler in this game because he realized that the jungler will be the carry in that game. And we're using the ultimate from that angle over here and this angle over here. So once again, we're literally just going here. Look, he's pushing the wave. Great. Then he goes here. And you can see how he's pressing S. Stop moving. Because from here, he has enough range to ult top. So there is no reason to continue going. We want to get back into the mid lane as fast as possible. Once we finish the roam, right? Once the roam is over.
Just a quick note, guys, before we continue the VOD, I currently offer free mid lane coaching. So, if you want to level up your gameplay, feel free to join me. I will leave links to all of my social media links in the description below. And I currently stream in Tuesdays and Saturdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Let's get back into the VOD.
Alright, we get the Q on the wave. We're trying to fish for an auto attack. We dodge her W, so we're going for the auto attack. We see that the Viego is around our lane. But she will not overextend and go for a trade into us. We do see the bottom side of the map, and it does look like they are a little bit overextended. We have our Predator over here. But we will just use the ultimate. We'll get the Lucian into E, W, Flash is gone. Continue going at it with the Q. The enemy Talia is following that roam up. And that won't end good for us. Unfortunately, we die. But it did start it well. I do think that we could have... maybe released the W as soon as we could on the Lucian. But that's fine. That was a wonderful play by both teams. The Viego is going at a level 6, so he can probably flash into ult the Lucian. He had the Yuumi on him. Ult, auto. That's a kill. Going into the Bard E. Auto Q. Flash from the Bard. He has the ultimate. He's going in. Misses it. Ooh, Yumi's trying to tank it, but doesn't end up well. The enemy Talia is in the bottom side of the map. So as Galio, we're going in. We're shoving the wave as fast as we can. After going in, getting back from the best base, we're going for pure AP, as you can see over here. And this is because we want to make sure that we can shove the wave as fast as possible. And as soon as we shove it, we're hovering bot lane. Once again, we see the Belveth. We see whether she stays. If she will, we'll Predator and go in. Enemy Lucian here. E, W, Q, small trade, and backing off. There is no reason to actually continue the trade because we will lose a lot of health. And we don't like the long trades while Lucian do love them. So we go for a short trade, not even using the auto attack, going back. We see that there is a fight in the top side of the map. We don't have our ultimate, but we'll start going towards it. We have our Predator, so we will use it. E, W both of them into Q auto attack. This is one kill for our jungler. He's taking the Bard's form. Following it up. We're trying to follow it, see whether anything will happen, but the enemy team has more damage than us, so then we will just force to cancel the fight. This dude knows his limits exactly. When he doesn't think that a fight is favorable for him, he will not hesitate to just bail on his team. That's insane to see. If he thinks that the opposing team has better long trade, he will just EQ, not auto, and bail. We're dodging Talia's W, going in for a wonderful wave clear here once again. 72 CS as opposed to the Talia with 69, but 4 kills nonetheless. You know what? Yes, I love that word. Nonetheless. We will start using that one more. We're going towards the mid side of the map. We have the ultimate up in 10 seconds, and we also have our Predator as soon as we will get back to the lane. We're not missing CS. This is one thing that's worth mentioning. Out of that once, no? He has the passive. And he's getting that. Using the E on the wave. This is something that we can see that this dude is doing quite a lot. Using the E on the wave. He's hovering top to drop pressure from that side. Even though Telly is not pinging the missing ping. Ping, ping, ping. Drake is going down for the opposing team. We're itemizing. We continue itemizing for the Night Harvester. We see the Jacks are on the mid side of the map. Auto. Q. E. Clear. Wave gone. Bard is roaming towards the top side of the map. The top lane is going for the recall. We are looking towards the bottom side of the map, probably, like, wondering whether anything will happen there. We are hovering around our Viego here. We will use the Predator in 3, 2, 1, now. In, W, Q auto, trying to escape it. That will not be enough. And we're dying for it. A little bit unfortunate. Wonderful predict by the Talia. Knowing exactly where we will be. That's interesting to see how we ended up winning this. That's actually really interesting to see how this Galio ended up winning this game. Using the E to get back into the top side of the map, actually. We see that there are two of them. We see that the enemy Belveth has the Eye of the Herald. So, we're instantly understanding this and hovering towards the top side of the map. We're using our ultimate and W on the enemy jungler, killing him. Eye of the Herald will not proc over here. One shutdown going in, like, towards us, and one kill into 2 kill. We almost finished the the Night Harvester at this point. And note that we just allow the bot lane turret to go down just because we don't want the Herald to proc. Because if they will dive the top lane and get the Herald, then they can possibly go for a second tier. And we don't want to allow that, obviously, right? We finished the Night Harvester, going for the recall, getting back towards the mid side of the map. We know that our laner is missing currently. No, she got back to lane. I just fast forwarded. She's pushing towards us. We can see that the Herald has been procced in the mid side of the map. We're playing it kind of defensive, want to just proc the Eye. We see that they're coming towards us. We're trying to actually fish it around our jungler here. Using the Predator to check whether we have any engage over here. Nothing happens. Will the Predator just go to waste? We see that she's passing through here. Bard ult is going in. Our AD carry is not around. Yuumi is using ultimate to deny the enemy from engaging. That's some interesting stuff going in here. The games are so defensive. We see that Viego is playing around the bottom side of the map, so we are just playing around him. Bard is... Dude, that's just so annoying. We're going for the 100% kill and bail. If the Viego continues... Oh my god, that body block was kind of mad. We continue using our E4, the mobility that it gives us. Continue playing around the Viego because as we can see, he is currently the carry in the game with a 4-3 score. We see that the Tilly is pushing around the mid side of the map. But again, where's Viego? How can we make sure that he will funnel further? What a champion! We see double Veth, another Predator. And that's a heal for the Viego, right? Yeah, that's a kill for the Viego, right? Yeah, finally. So we just need to think about who is going to be the carry in that game, or rather, who we want to be the carry in that game, and then we're just starting to play around that dude. Cool looking skin. The recoil is actually really cool. Look at that. And after the Night Harvester, we finish our boots. 5 stacks into the Dark Seal, going for the teleport into the Drake. Because we want to hover the Viego once again. Wave clearing it. Q auto attack. Bam, wave gone. We see that the Tellier is lonely around the mid side of the map. The Varus is around, but I don't think that we will engage it. Backshot. We see 2 people around the top side of the map. We have our ultimate, so we're hovering around it. We can potentially use our ultimate into him. We're using the ultimate. He does not hit anybody. We're going for the E into the enemy Velvet. Going for the W, but she's flashing out of it. The Yumi is using ult on the Viego. They're escaping. Zookill ended up dying for nothing. They're not taking the turret because we are canceling it. We actually managed to cancel the enemy Jack's Q. And note how we're using our E here once again. And this is why we managed canceling the Jack's Q. We're not using the E. We're not aiming here. But rather, we're aiming it here. Look. So look how Galio's body is going behind Jack's. And that allows us to cancel it. Bam. One second, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Let's get back into the VOD. With a score of 2, 2, and 4, playing it pretty conservative. We are playing here against a Jax, which means that we cannot use our passive against him. We allow him to just shove the wave, Q into him with the Night Harvester active. Wonderful stuff. Use our W to cancel his damage. Going out of his E, using our E to get back into the fight. wonderfully done. So let's look at it once again. The Jax is engaging into us. We're using our W to slow him down. Then Ing. And just insane damage going in from the Galio. This is why I love this champion. People don't expect this champion to have damage because, like, he looks like a tank. But guess what? No, he's not. He just looks like one. Talia can't possibly engage on us. We're clearing the wave. Poop. Talia does try to engage into us. We use our W. Dodge her W. And we don't have enough money to actually use the rest of our abilities. So we're just going in for the recall. Itemizing for Zhonya's currently because we are playing versus 80 Build Veth, 80 Jax, and an 80 Lucian. Even though the dude who is mainly carrying on the opposing team is the enemy Talia, but we are still itemizing for the Zhonya's because this will allow us to both have the armor and actually Zhonya's Talia's W combo, which is perfectly fine. More than perfectly fine, actually. We're using the Predator. We see that the Viego is going in, trying to get into the Bard, but guess what? Champion is just broken at the moment. Going in for the Q. KS in the kill. We see that the AD carry is in trouble, trying to help him out. Still kind of playing it around the Viego. Nothing special going in. Dodging Talia's W once again. Great reflexes by this dude. Q in the wave. Gone. Just like that. We see that the Yone is in a bit of a trouble. We can always just ult him. Like so. Use the ult. Jax ends up flashing it out. The Viego is obviously following. But our mid lane turret is going down for it. At this point, I'm not even sure that I chose a winning game. I do recall I have, but doesn't look like one yet. We see the Viego once again. We're using the Predator to try and follow him up. We're using the W on whoever the Viego can damage. We're not trying to take the Lucian ourselves. No! Who can the Viego damage? Alright, we're focusing him as well. We have our E. We use the flash to go out. We see the teleport going in from our Yone. So we're kind of staying around the enemy team, trying to not get hit by the Talia burst damage. Trying to dodge her W. Didn't work. The Yone managed going into her. We're using our W on the bar, trying to make sure that he will not escape. He will, unfortunately, though. Again. But this is why Bard is insanely good at the current meta, guys. Like, look at him. Constantly running away. Constantly making us follow him. Constantly making us waste time. We finish our Zhonya's. We have 10 stacks on the Dark Seal with a 5-5 score. So the way that we're playing it, we're playing around objectives, and we just think, who is strong on our team, and how can we play around him? We have a Viego with a Yuumi on him. We're constantly around him, clearing waves when we can, not dropping levels. Note that we're level 13, as opposed to everyone else on the opposing team, level 12, 12, 12, 11, and 9. We're going in on the enemy Talia. Use our W to soak as much damage as possible. Use the Zhonya's to soak a lot of time. End up dying, but that's perfectly fine. We did not get a kill. 2 of our team ended up dying. We're going back. Wait, did we lose the Drake or did we get it? Yeah, we lost the Drake. Alright, let's get... We lost the Drake. 2 of us died. That's not even fine. And guys, I just want to remind you that this is a winning game. Another dude dies. Viego running away. Alright. And we are going back to life. Like... 40 minutes game though. Enemy is even going for a barn. We're going in with a teleport in. The Viego is around it. We have our ult, so we can follow it in with even the ult. We're using the ult instantly. Using the W, Q, E. Another kill going in. We're playing it slowly. As soon as our abilities are down, we're just going back, using our Predator and getting the Jax kill. We do see that our AD carry is actually in a bit of a trouble versus the enemy Bard. He's almost dying to him. And I feel that was actually what kind of got us back to the game. Another 2 kills. Enemy team don't manage going for the Bard. Bard wasting a lot of our time once again. We understand that we will not kill him, so we're just going back. Hey, you can see him just... He just does whatever he wants, man. He wants to clear the wards? Alright, let's go and clear the wards. If they come for me, I will E, I will Q them. I will Q them. Pfft. Who cares? We do see that the barn is still up. So we need vision on it. Our AD carry is not doing too well so far. He's getting bursted down too quickly. Oh my god. We see that the opposing team are playing around the barn once again. We have a vision around it, but they're clearing it. The evolution is not that healthy. The Viego is trying to fish for him. Talia is there as well, trying to WS. Almost worked. We're using our Predator to try and fish for something. Don't manage. Try to just get the damage down. The Viego is trying to go in. We do see the enemy Jax on the top side of the map. We see that he's taking the turret, but we're not bothered by it. We don't mind him taking the turret, but getting a kill for it, which can potentially lead into us doing the barn. We see that the Viego is still trying to fish for something. The enemy team started the barn. We can see that the Yone is around the barn as well, trying to fish for an ultimate. We're going for an ultimate here around the Zoo kill. Our Viego is going in for the engage. 1 kill for Viego. The Talia is going in with a wonderful ultimate. We're trying to support from the backline with our Qs. That's 4 kills for us. 1 kill for the opposing team. Their jungler is dead, and the only dude... Well, not dude. The only female... What do you say? Dude for a female. I don't know. Let me know in the chat, guys. The only lady. There we go. We got it. The only lady who is alive is Miss Talia over here. So it's not a jungle. She doesn't have the smite. So we got the barn. From here, Drake is going up. We're all resetting here. We are all resetting and instantly going into the Drake. Let's fast forward it into the Drake. We're getting a Talia pick over here. Wait. Viego going in from Fog of War. Fast as hell with a Yumi on him. And Talia is going down. Drake is up. We can see Jax in the bottom side of the map. We have ourselves the Predator. We see that the Bard is around him. We're playing it kinda safe. The Viego is going in with the Q. Not sure why we're focusing the Bard. We are not sure whether we can win that 2 versus 2, so we're just instantly going back. Bard does get a lot of damage into us. Our team is going into the Drake. We have ourselves the, if I'm not mistaken, the Predator. No. But we do have a lot of damage to dish into the opposing team, hitting 3 people with an E, W, and a Q. Wow. And that's both a Drake and 2 more kills. We're trying to go for the Lucian, actually almost bursting the hell out of this dude. End up dying. We have the Viego around us. He's waiting for... What? We have our AD carry and Yone pushing in the midst of the map. I don't think that this will be enough for a turret. Unless... Unless it will with the Barn. Unless it will. Alright, we're getting engaged on by the opposing team. Viego ends up dying. Zukil goes back. Varus also manages escaping. The Bard hits the Q on the enemy Yone. The Yone flashes on the enemy Lucian, trying to go in with a Uni ult on him. We're not getting a kill, but we also do not die, which is wonderful. The enemy Belveth kind of follows us up. Okay. We're trying to dodge it with a W. Getting hit by the enemy Bard's ultimate. The Galio ult is going in on us. And that's a 1-for-1, which is perfectly fine. We're using the Predator to see whether we can fish for anything. The enemy team actually has 4... we have the 4 Drakes. What am I talking about? By the way, it was us that took the Drake back then. Okay. What am I even talking about? It was us that took the Drake. Playing in the bottom side of the map, see that there's nothing that can be done. Going for the recall. Seeing the Lucian in the mid side of the map. We have the Predator. We're popping in the Predator. We're not scared to pop it as soon as we think that we can do anything around it. But nothing can be done. Oh wait, no, we haven't popped the Predator. It's just the skin effects that makes it looks like we have. Pay to win skin, by the way. Popping the Predator in. We see that our team are in a team fight, trying to come in from behind, soak as much damage as possible with our W. Use our combo into the Zhonya's. We have our abilities again soon. We still have our ultimate in here. 2 of our team ended up dying. We use our E and die ourselves. The enemy team don't manage taking anything from that. We're getting back to life. Baron is up once again. Baron is up once again, guys. We see that we're warding everything around the barn. Our Yone is going in for the recall after pushing the bottom side of the map. The opposing team are playing around it. They know that we're here. We're going in for the poke. The Yone teleports towards us. We're clearing mid lane as fast as possible to make sure that we have control over it. And we can see a flank going in by the Viego. We have the Predator, but we're not popping it. The opposing team are playing it well and not getting caught by it. We're actually starting the barn in here. Bard is going in with an ultimate on the barn. We're all dodging it. Viego is trying to get and engage. And look at his speed. This is 1 times. And he's so fast. We're getting the W into the enemy Jax. The Belveth managed escaping from it. The opposing team are trying to go back. Look at it. He just zooms in. Unfortunate. We're using the ult onto the Viego that is in the opposing team's base. Getting the enemy Belveth. Continue into maybe diving the Bard. Guys, are we okay? Diving the Bard, getting the turret. Seeing that the Drake is up. Clearing the Drake. instantly transitioning into the barn because the opposing team cannot stop us right now. Finishing both the barn and the Drake off of that one fight. And then just instantly finishing it. We're going in with the Viego from the mid side of the map. Rushing over towards the opposing team. Using the Predator for some reason. Dodging abilities. Trying to get a kill. Anything that we flunk instantly dies. We're not scared to try and maybe dive them if it's a 5 versus 5 when we have both the barn and the Drake buff. We're going back to the base because we potentially have the teleport if anything happens. We don't want to waste that CS. We have the teleport. We still clear the bottom side of the map. Alright, we see that nothing happens in the mid lane. So we're just pushing bot, instantly teleporting towards the team, using the E to not get caught by the opposing team. We have our Baron minions. And we have a really scary dive. There is a Yuumi snipe going in, by the Yuumi obviously. Zukil going in with a wonderful play over here. And just like that, we're going in for a 3-man W into E. 2 men going down. And that's a game for us with the Galio, guys.
What is going on, guys? I hope that every single one of you have enjoyed today's VOD and have learned something new. If you have, feel free to follow me. I will leave the links to all of my social media right below. And with all of that being said and done, catch you all next time. Peace, and I'm out.